Today we are going to see the insertion sorting. There are so many sortings available: ripple sorting, insertion sorting, bubble sorting, shell sorting. Today we are going to see the insertion sorting. Okay, the insertion sorting, I am taking 6 values. I will take 70, then 50, then 20, then 40, take 15, and take 30. Okay, I will do the manual working of insertion sorting. Then we can see the program writing in Visual Basic. Insertion sorting, we are taking the temporary values. Okay. I is for taking, I iteration is for taking a temporary values. I has to start from 2. This is my I value, means I has to start from second one. So I is here. J has to start from the previous element of I. Okay. I have to take the ith element as temporary value. I take a temporary value as our biggest values, like that I can take. So 50 is taken. Ith element will be taken as a temporary value or biggest value. That is checking with the jth element. Okay. Now I am checking this condition greater than symbol. Now the condition is false. See, in this algorithm, if the condition is true, we can come out of the jth iteration. Now condition is false. Condition is false means what I have to write is, I have to, in the j plus 1, I have to swap the, I have to replace the j plus 1 value as 70. Okay. Now, what I have to do? There is no need to move j to the 0th position. So, j iteration is over. If the iteration is over, the temporary value has to be placed in the j plus 1 position. Now, j is moved here. After moving that only, we will know there is no need of checking the jth position, 0th position. So, I will make it as a j plus 1 and replace the temporary value here. Okay. 20 remaining values I'll write 15, 30. Okay. Now I has to move to this place. Here is I, then j has to be moved to this place. It is a previous element of I. Temporary values, now temporary is 20. 20 is checked with 70. The condition is false. False means I have to write 70 here. Okay. I am not doing the swapping. I am just writing the 70 here. Okay. Now I have to check the 20 with the, now j is moved here. Okay. Now the condition is this temporary value and j. Now again the condition is, again it is false. Okay, 20 is not greater than 50. Okay, the condition is false. So what I have to write is, here I have to write 50. 50 is moved here. Okay, now j has to move to the 0th position. There is no need to go for 0th position. So I will write that temporary value finally. Okay. See, this sorting is a different sorting. So you have to listen carefully. Now I is moved to 4th position. Here j has to move here. I am not checking ith element or the jth element. I am taking 40 as my temporary element. Okay, now I have to set this 40 with 70. The condition fails. 40 is not greater than 70. So what we have to do is the 70 has to move here. Okay. Now the condition is the difference between 40 and 50. Now J is moved here. Okay. The condition is 40 and 50. Again the condition failed. So 50. Now what I have to do? I have to move J to here. J move here. The condition is 40 and 20. The condition is true. True means we can stop. The condition is true. 40 is greater than. Okay. Then what I have to do is I have to write 40 in the J plus 1. Not in J. Okay. That has to move to the J plus 1. Now 40 will come here. 20 will go to this place. Okay. 15, 30. Now my I iteration go to the fifth place. I is here, J is here. By seeing the I have to write the temporary value is 15. 15 is checked with 70. The condition is false. False means 70 has to move here. Again, it is J has to move here. Again, J is also bigger number. 70 I have to write here. 50 has to move here. Again, 40 is also biggest number. 40 has to move here. 20 also has to move. Now, after seeing that J cannot be checked, then finally I will place the temp in the place. Now, 30. Okay. Now, sixth element is the I. J has to start from here. My condition is, oh, I have to write the temporary values for 30. 30 is checked with 70. I will write the condition there. This is the condition we use. You have to be careful. Okay. Now the condition is 30 and 70. The condition is false. So 70 has to move here. Again, 30 is checked with 50. So the condition is false. So 50 has to move here. Again, it has to check with this J. Okay, J. Now 40 is greater, so I have to write. Now it is checking with 20. 20 means condition is true. True means I have no need to check the other Jth element that can come out. After that, the temp value has to be placed in the J plus 1 position. Now J is moved here. Okay, I am checking with J here. Now condition is true. So I have to come out from J. Then I have to, in the J plus 1 position, I have to write the temporary value 30. Now 20 as usual it is available. 15 is available. Okay. Now all the arrangements are, all the values are arranged properly. Now I got the ascending order. I cannot be moved further. Okay. So we have to stop the iteration. So is it clear? This is called insertion sorting. We are inserting the element. Okay. Now, what other thing we have done? I has to start from second value. We have to take the temporary value. Then J has to start from the previous element of I. These are the three things we have to remember. Then fourth thing is, If the condition is true, we have no need to check that. You can come out of jth array. Okay. So shall we write a algorithm for I equal to 2 second element to n element. Then what do you have to do for j equal to I minus 1 to I minus 1 to up to first element. Okay, first element with the step minus 1. Okay, my condition is if what we have to do, temp we have to take. So I have given gap for you. Temp equal to a of I. What I have to check? Temp greater than a of j. Condition is true. If the condition is true, it has to exit for. Else means a of j minus 1 equal to a of j. Okay. Then next j. Okay. After moving all the element, after the iteration of j is finished, then I have to write a of j here, j plus 1. J plus 1 equal to a of j. After that also, again I have to write a of j plus 1 equal to temp. This one is I have to write the temporarily. Finally, I go to write the temporally. Likewise, you have to do the manual work. Then only you put some other value and do the manual work. Then only you can understand the algorithm. Then you can write the program. We will see it in the Visual Basic. I will take a command button. That command button, as usual, we are doing declaration dim a of 10 as integer, dim I as integer, dim j as integer, dim n as integer, dim t as integer. Okay. Now reading a array. For reading array, how do you say for loop? For a equal to 1 to n. Then n we have to read first. N equal to input box of enter array size. Okay. Okay. Now a of I equal to input box of enter elements. Okay. Next. This is reading array. Now I will print the array. I am just copying and pasting p. Then I will put a print statement for printing the array. Okay. Then I have to do the sorting. Sorting, we have to use two for loops for I equal to 2 to n. Then what we have to do? Temporary value we have to as a of I. I is taken as a temporary value. Okay. A of I is taken as a temporary value for j equal to I minus 1 to 1 step minus 1. Okay. The condition is if A of if temporary value less than A of j, then exit for. Okay. If the condition is false, it has to move us A of j plus 1 equal to A of j. The j value has to move there. Then next j, after finishing the jth iteration, j plus 1 equal to 10. Okay. Next step. Okay. This is over. Sorting is over. Now after that I am just putting to print the array. Copy. Yes. Okay. Here I will write print sorting. Then only we can recognize the result. Now shall we run? I'm just giving a 6 elements: 25, 85, 95, 83, 45, 60. Okay. Now the elements are sorted. Okay. 23, 25, 45, 60, 90. Okay. If I change the symbol less than greater than symbol as less than symbol, then it will be in a descending order. Okay. And same learning, just taken as 7 values: 55, 54, 85, 89, 81, 35. Okay, it is in the descending order. So in this insertion sorting, IS counters we are using. We are taking the temporary value. We are checking the temporary value with the jth value. If the condition is true, we are coming out of the checking jth loop. Then if the condition fails, we will move the element. In the final, after the iteration of j is over, the temporary value is placed in the j plus 1 position. This is called the insertion sorting. You can do the manual calculation, understand the algorithm, then write the program. Thank you for watching this video.